Good morning. This is John from the Springs Mennonite Church, and I'm here today to share another thought with you about the greatness of God. This one comes from Jeremiah chapter 32, and I'm going to read a few verses here, beginning with the 17th one. And Jeremiah writes this is his prayer. He says, O sovereign Lord, you made the heavens and earth by your strong hand and powerful arm. Nothing is too hard for you. You show unfailing love to thousands. You performed miracles, signs, and wonders in the land of Egypt, things still remembered to this day. And you've continued to do great miracles in Israel and all around the world. You have made your name famous, even to this day. You brought Israel out of Egypt with mighty signs and wonders, with a strong hand and powerful arm, and with overwhelming terror. You gave the people of Israel this land that you promised to their ancestors long before, a land flowing with milk and honey. Jeremiah talks about several things here, all of which are signs, examples of the greatness of God. He starts out by saying, Lord, you made the heavens and the earth by your strong and powerful arm. Nothing is too hard for you. I would like to emphasize what Jeremiah says here. There is nothing too hard for God to do. Now, you might be in a position where you think God can't do anything, but that's not how God thinks. He says that he made the heavens and the earth. And I know the talk about science and the chances, the odd of the odds, the miraculous or not miraculous, the coming together of atoms and some biological type soup that created living organisms. And I understand that. And I think there might be some truth to parts of that. But always come back to, well, who started the process in the first place? Couldn't have been by chance. I've even said in the past, it takes more faith to believe in chance that created this world than it does to believe in a God who did it deliberately. But besides that fact, Jeremiah is referencing and alluding to and reminding the people of Israel what God had already done. Then he says something else. He says, You performed miraculous signs and wonders in the land of Egypt, things still remembered today. You and I have never experienced the idea of being slaves in a foreign country. Well, maybe those of African American ancestry have, but contemporarily speaking, there's nobody that's going to hear my voice that's walking around that has experienced that. But Israel did for 400 years. 400 years is a long time. 400 years ago was 1823. Imagine of all the things that have happened since 1823. No, I'm mistaken. 1623. I got my numbers wrong. Think of all the things that have changed in 400 years. And that's how long the Hebrews were enslaved to Egypt. And then God brought them out. You can read about it in Exodus if you like. But he brought about all kinds of wonders and miracles and miraculous things, famines and plagues, even killing the firstborn of Egypt. And Jeremiah says, and we still remember those things. See, the Hebrews knew it was important to remember what God had done in the past. And I would say to you, it's important that we do that too. It's important that when God does something that we can clearly recognize, that we remember it. Too many times, people think God has forgotten them. But Jeremiah says, we remember you did that. And he did something even more. It says he brought us into this land of milk and honey. He brought us into the promised land that was promised many, 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 many generations before. Now, I don't know where your promised land is. Maybe it's the house next door. It may not be a dramatic journey like the Hebrews had. But I can guarantee you this, that God has promised to take care of you, whatever the situation. And he will do that. We can count on that because nothing is too hard for God to do. Absolutely nothing. And so today, I'd just like to encourage you, wherever you are, whatever your situation, whether you're riding high on life or you're just trying to hang on for the next moment, remember that God cares about you. And he's going to take care of you. Now, it may look impossible at times, but it's still true. And that's something you can absolutely count on. Well, I appreciate you listening this morning. I hope there's a thought or two here that will touch your heart and your day. If you have a need or a concern, please show it. Call us. Let us know. We'll do whatever we can as fast as we can to help meet your need. Thanks so much for listening. Hope you have a really, really great day. I'll be back tomorrow and share another thought.